Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to show you how I'm going to wire in my reverse lights. So what I've done is a automatic to manual transmission conversion on my CR-V. And as you know, if you keep your interior and engine harness, your reverse lights don't work. So this is my solution for it. On your engine harness, there is a plug that matches. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this off at the harness. None of these wires are live. They don't have voltage while the vehicle's on. So these are safe to just cut off. So I'm going to harvest this real quick and we'll pick up there. So this is the plug that I'm after. So I'm going to splice into this in order to make it so I can service my reverse sensor separate from the rest of the harness. So there we have that. So I have here 40 feet of 18 gauge wire. Not going to use all of it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it through my power wire grommet right down there. And then I'll show you where this hooks up to. And then that just pops down right behind the heater box here. Just pull through what I've got, and then we got to run this over to the driver footwell. All right, then we're going to come out here on the other side, and there's a conduit that runs up and out of the footwell area and then drops back down over here. So I'm going to replicate that, and then we're going to go ahead and tap into this block here. Excuse me, this block here. So there's a green wire it's green and black right there. We're gonna cut that off like this, and then this here goes to the back of the car. So that's the reverse light. So it's this black and green, and it came from this position right there. So it's into just below the center line here. So it's one in black and green wire. You're gonna go ahead and cut that. Then we're gonna wire it into this wire here, and then we'll get back up to the engine bay and I'll show you how it all works. All right, so there's the conduit, runs up and under here, then it drops down, and I make that connection to that green wire right there. So I'll tape all that up so that way it doesn't get snagged on anything. This is behind a kick panel. All right, and then I went ahead and wired in my interior wire to one side. I've got another side here that's going to run to positive power. I'm going to go ahead and fuse it to the battery. And then we're going to plug this in, and then that's really all there is to it. I'll show you how it works. All right, and with that hooked up, basically anytime it's in reverse, the reverse lights will turn on. So you might want to put this into a key-on circuit. So right now I'm just pulling temporarily through the positive battery terminal there. So if you picked something that's only powered when the key's on, then that would be a better source voltage for you. All right, so these are the wiring diagrams. So for a manual transmission, it goes from the underhood fuse, and then it runs a red yellow wire to the engine bay. This switch is the sensor that comes off of it, and that runs to the back where it goes to the green wire. This is the junction in the very back where your trailer wires are. So what I've done is I cut in right here on the back side, and I ran a wire from this point to this point, so that's the switch. And I made a brand new circuit from this point to the battery. It has its own fuse. So with my automatic harness, I don't have this yellow-red wire. There will be a fuse for the backup lights on an automatic, but I just went ahead and bypassed it. So on the automatic version, you go from the underhood fuse panel, excuse me, and then that runs to a switch here. It's a multi-function for what gear you're in. And then that routes out to your cluster, and then it routes out down this way. And then, well, anyways, you jump back over here. So long story short, it comes this way, you have your switch, and then comes back here. So I've cut in here and deleted the rest of this. So that's why I did it.